I remember your first gig was Devo, right? Punk rock show.
That was, you remember correctly.
Yeah. What was the other show that you like changed the perception of music?
That was definitely because before that I went to Coliseum shows, like big arena shows.
This is what you guys are doing.
Any other gig at the time that changed also the perception, like besides Devo?
I remember going to see the Dead Kennedys and the Fartz open, and to me, it just sort of seemed like garbage, but with a beat. And I kind of thought like, oh, you know, as long as there's a beat, you can just like do whatever you want on the top of it. And that was also kind of influential in Mr. F.
Oh, right on.
It turns out they actually, you know, were playing songs and stuff. It was just so kind of, you know, so raw. That,
right. Also, you
I mean, it was like garbage, but it was garbage that I liked. You know what I mean?
Right. You said like you saw a show by Devo in
1980,
and then Black Flag next day, right? And that basically changed how you perceive music or something.
Yeah, totally. I hadn't even seen any rock band play live ever, except like, you know, a cover band at a high school dance or something. So that was my first live music, and I'd already was liking punk rock and, you know, the new wave or whatever we were calling it at the time. But seeing it live was totally different, and, you know, Devo was awesome. They it was a Freedom of Choice tour, and they were showing all their videos, which the reason I was there was like there was a skateboard contest that weekend, so all my skateboard buddies were in town and staying at the house with me, so my mom let me go because I was only 15 and she wasn't going to let me go to a rock concert. But she figured if a bunch of people went, it was somehow safer. Which 10 skateboarders together doesn't sound safer to me. But it got to go, and like all these pro skaters were in the videos and stuff. It was kind of a new blending of the two things, so it got me really excited. And then the next night was Black Flag.
Wow.
With a local band, Solger, opening.
Keith Morris? Keith Morris?
It was right after Keith Morris.
Chavo?
No, it was Des.
Wow.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, it was really great. And a local band called Solger opened, and they were, you know, kids our age. Paul Solger, huge influence on all of us guitar players in town. And that I just thought that was amazing, you know, like kids, you know, playing punk rock. Because even Black Flag seemed a lot older than us at the time, you know. Like, I mean, you know, the bass player seemed like he could have been one of our teachers or something. You know, that's a great kid, I guess, too. But yeah, seeing kids playing it was really cool, and the crowd there was. It seemed like a whole different world. You know, there was people that were older and had gray hair already in the crowd. You know, everyone seemed smarter and cooler than anyone else I'd seen in a room before, kind of, and more fucked up and dangerous and all that cool stuff that rock and roll should be.
ever like a Tales of Terror show that like kind of like they play in Seattle and they like were like astounding?
Tales of Terror were great. They were great. The first show they did was amazing, and then the second show they did, they apparently came up from the Bay Area with the sheet of acid to sell to help, like finance their tour, and supposedly ate most of it. So a week later, after being on acid for a week, they were not in great form. And then the third time they came up to Seattle, there was a party thrown for them that afternoon, like, keg and whatnot, and when they came on stage, they were so drunk, like within the first song, the singer fell forward, flat on the stage, and remained that way the whole set.